kubanga omuliro ng'ogyeko bomu ebaluka omulundi gumu oba amafuta, emiriro egisinga gitandika mpola, nti bw'oba ogulwanisiza osobola okugukonteininga paka abakugu mu kulwanisa emiriro we batuukira, naye kati mulaba wano tekyasobose era ne tufuna ekizibu kino. Ekirala njagala n'okubategeeza nti twakozeeyo operation, tukola nnyo operations zino, era luno twakoze operation mu Kyaliwajala, Bweyogerere ne Kireka. Operation twagikola nga 6 ne 7 omwezi guno, era ne tukwatayo abantu 15. Bino ebikwekweto bijja kusigala nga bigenda mu maaso, kubanga tuyina groups z'abavubuka abatuula okunywa enjaga, then buli bwe bamala mu kifo kye baba batuddemu ne beeyuwa mu byalo ne batigomya abantu abatambula, kubanga waliwo abantu abatambula nga bagenda ku mirimu egya night shifts. Waliwo n'ebikomera bye bagwamu, era operations zino zijja kusigala nga zigenda mu maaso. Then ekisembayo, tuyina omubiri gw'omwana omuwala oba what we call remains, ze twasanze mu Nabaziza Cell, Kyengera Town Council, Jo. Ono omwana twamusanze nga omulambo gwe guli mu kasasiro, era mpulira nti ekifo ekyo bakikozesanga ekifo kya kasasiro, abantu mwe bayiwa kasasiro mu tawuni eyo, era omubiri gwe oba remains ze twazitute mu mochare. Wayinza okuba waliyo abantu abanoonya omwana nga yabula, so tuba tukozesa omukisa guno okubategeeza, kubanga bwenzijidde leero ku press conference eno mbadde sinaba kufuna identity y'oyo omwana. Mwebale nnyo, mwebalire ddala.
65 or 15, the number of those ones.
65. Yes.
As far as I know, Yala TikTok is old son from the Mighty family. He's in prison.
What's the reason?
As far as I know. So we just want to know when the videos
Okay.
were released. And there's something that you talk about in
Okay.
saying there could be some truth in the videos, but using police's name is not okay. However, investigation is underway.
Oh, let me begin with that one before we forget. Mbadde njagala kwongerako mu Luganda nti allegation bwekolebwa ng'eno toyinza kugyesamba yonna at once n'osalawo nti nfu. Weewaawo yes ayinza okuba oba bayinza okuba nga bye boogera birimu ki mukiyita ensa oba obutuufu, naye ffe kye twagala jasa okugamba nti of course bo twalyagadde bajje batubuulire poliisi. Toyinza kola allegation ku ka video n'obula n'odduka ng'ate investigation eba yeetaaga ojje otutuulire, kubanga yeffe abalina constitutional mandate ey'okubuuliriza emisango investigations. Of course tujja kola investigation yeyo without a doubt. Videos, the video eyo forensic analysis yejo tulaga because tukola investigations ez'obukugu kati awe forensics ye natubuulira naye nga nze nga reportingira poliisi video nazifunye yesterday. Yes, sir.
Jude, I want to know the fate of PLU who are going to march. I don't know that they have marched already. And if they have marched parliament, what are the factors to consider to give them permission? Because others wanted also to do the same and for the
Okay.
Then on the issue of fuel, for people who are signed for the fuel, it has been observed that truck drivers, after dropping that acid or that fuel, they don't take care to see that the trucks are closed or are locked. The tanks are closed. And on leaving after dropping the fuel, they leave some fuel in the tanks, and then other people on their way get polythene bags and then go and take that fuel. I don't know whether you have also considered that.
Okay. Roadside siphoning. Yes, sir.
Abantu bano bakoze obutanga ngenda kubagula kamisango era mu kunoonyereza butambi obugenerating wanye bwabufi oba obusobozi tetubulina kirala obuvunaanyizibwa bwa munnayuganda buli butya singa afuna message ng'eyo alina coach.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Since you were able to get these videos, can you also get this for the first witness in this matter? If you can't, also should you expect that? Another one is there's a grain train around them bypass. These days, traffic jam is too much there. Third, I'm breathing. This last week I witnessed incidents with a smash two vehicles. Very many there, I don't know whether you can do some operation, deploy some people there to focus on that one. The last one is about the fate of police officer. There's someone who turned to be in Australia. Whether you dismissed him or he is rather want to continue and look through to do some person who has turned to be a woman.
Okay.
Thank you.
Can we go with those? We shall begin with the march by PLU. PLU submitted a notification and a stroke request to Uganda Police Force to be secured and to be guided in their activity, and they were granted permission. And the little information, of course, I have is I think they are not particularly marching to Parliament, but to Katikati. That is the information I have. So they were granted permission, and they were also given guidance. What I can say, the factors that are usually considered is as long as there are guarantees that a procession is going to be peaceful, there are guarantees of non-hooliganistic tendencies. I think being that it is an enshrined right, there can be collaborative arrangements between the security forces or the security and the organizers to have it done and done in a peaceful way. So I suppose these are the issues that were considered. Thank you. The issue of the fuel drivers, Jude raised the issue of fuel drivers not taking care of their trucks in a number of ways. Maybe to answer you. One, I know that these drivers, it is true, sometimes also exercise negligence. Negligence in the sense that first, when the accident occurs, they do not really do much enough to prevent their bringing it to the attention of traffic. There are also certain marks that you are supposed to put around an accident vehicle, which some of them they do not. Now, besides that, Jude has also raised the issue of them selling fuel to these fellows who do roadside siphoning. Now, that vice is common, and as police, we certainly are going to look into it, where you find people with small jerrycans siphoning fuel of vehicles making return journeys. So this is a matter I would wish now to take back to our operational commanders to particularly take keen interest in, because it can also become an issue of accidents, fire accidents, because where do they keep this fuel, for instance? So, Ndugu Jude, thank you for that. Then there is somebody who asked that these people who show these videos, what offenses are you going to bring or to prefer against them? At the moment, we cannot prefer any offense against them because we do not want to first treat them as accused persons. And actually, the files we have opened are open inquiry files, which we usually call GEFs, General Inquiry Files, where we do not particularly center on anybody as an accused person. I was communicating that in the event that we find that these were fabricated allegations, they must be ready to answer wherever they are. The world these days is small. If you hide in Qatar and you think you cannot be extradited, no, you can. Until you realize that you are here is when you discover actually today the global security network is narrow and interconnected. Two is that we want to warn people, because if these make content and become known and famous, some gullible fellow is also going to follow the same and go and fish him from one of these arcades with so many laptops. They're always there, concocting all sorts of videos. So we usually warn them that do not misuse electronic platforms. And I think I should use the same to answer one of you who was asking whether we have the capacity. Yes, we have the capacity. We have, police has capabilities developed enough to fight cyber crime. That one, take it. Somebody raised an issue about jam in Busega and the associated crime. Yes, I wish to use this as information and convey it to the relevant commanders for action. I know we have been doing some operations, and I think I've come here before to relay that information, but we shall still do it because it is true at times we have inconveniences from some criminals along Busega and that entire stretch. So I will treat this as information which we shall act upon. Lastly is, also there was a video. Actually, this one was not a video, but I think there were photos of a former police officer called Samuel, is it Ebwang, who, according to the photo and the wording attached to that photo, he converted himself, or somebody converted him into a woman. Because I may say he converted himself and tomorrow he says I am not the one who did it. So, but the allegation is that he was converted into a female. When he was last here, he was a male. Now, with certainty, I can confirm that he deserted because he did not submit his resignation letter. He did not apply to get out of the police force. He is a deserter. Now, those allegations as to whether he's now female or male, the last I remember he was a male. Until when we arrest him on allegations of desertion and establish his gender. I thank you. Yes. Yes, Becca.
There is a police officer who is said to be masquerading as some official from the areas of agency. There has been extorting money from people who carry on demonstration of the deadlines. So I don't know if you have anything about him, any updates.
Could you be knowing his name?
I'm yet to find out.
Okay. If I was to speak directly into what you have alleged, if he's masquerading as a police officer, the Alex I know is a police officer.
But masquerading as a NEMA official.
He works with NEMA, with environment police. Now, if he has acted in any manner in contravention of the service code or the police standing orders, now that one I would suggest that whoever has those allegations against him, bring them forward to the relevant authorities. Yeah. Otherwise, I don't want to discuss the details of the officer to either his unfairly to his detriment, or also to support him and cover up for his transgressions against the service code. So I would be more comfortable if those allegations are brought into actionable information. Yes, sir.
Then another one. Have you taken any updates about the vehicles that were stolen there in
somebody made an allegation, and I remember we gave a feedback that yes, and I think they were saying motorcycles. But when a vehicle is stolen, we embark on a tracking exercise. At the moment, that one needs information as to whether the tracking exercise has yielded results yet or not. I think you need to give us time on that one. Yes. I think let me take that one as homework. But lastly, I would like to inform you, because that one, there was a video also which was running viral about two teachers who were caning a student mercilessly. I think most of you saw that video. We want to tell you that we have taken on that matter. We sent our teams on ground. The teachers are on the run, but we shall get them. Now, that one was in Ntungamo, But the message we would wish to give here is the message to teachers out there. Do not win yourself space in jail over reckless conduct. Corporal punishment was outlawed. There was a time when people would earn themselves corporal punishment. But you know that is now a matter of the past. It is no longer acceptable. You will do it in the cover until when your 40 days run out. And that is what happened to these ones. Somebody out there took a video, and we are going to punish them in accordance with the law. Yes, please. So, zile Muganda. Okay. Unless we're not showing up late, it's okay. So, tujja kutandika ne kibuuzo ekikwatagana ne PLU. PLU, yes, bagiwadde police yagiwadde olukusa oba clearance okugenda maaso ne procession. Procession eyo kyemanyi ekitono kyemanyiko is that egenda kuva ku kitebe kyabwe paka katikati. Ndoza tebagenda paka ku parliament. Agogeni nawo. Then waliwo abuuziza nti basinzidde ku ki? Ekisooka kye mulina okumanya is that processions teziwerebwangako kubanga ziri mu mateeka. Just challenge weetera okuba is that wabeerawo obutakwatagana bulungi mu bantu aba providinga security ne traffic guidance ne bali ababa bakoze entegeka. So ndoza wano wabaddewo enkwatagana era olukusa balubawadde era procession egenda maaso. Then waliwo yabuuziza ku kintu ekya traka y'amafuta ene yagudde ebugiri ng'agamba nti ne tendensi ey'obulajjagavu ku ba drivers ababa bavuga bino ebimotoka. Mutuufu naffe nga police tubadde tulaba obulagajavu buno obw'aba drivers. Sometimes accidents bwe zibaawo awantu we baali badde bateekanga roadside marks eziraga accidents, waliwo buno obuntu bwe balina okutambula nabwo tebabuteekawo. We baali badde bategeeza poliisi mu bwangu oluusi ne batakikola, abantu ne ba ending up nga bagudde mu buzibu nga buno. Ekyokubiri araisinze ne issue ya gano amafuta. Bagenda ne baleka amafuta matonotono mu tanks ne bajja nga bagatunda nga bwe bayitawo. Ensonga eyo njagitwalanga information to making sure nti tugikwasaganya nga police kubanga eyinza okuleeta obuzibu obulala. Enkya mujagenda muwulire nti enyumba mwe batereka ebidomola bya petrol yakuta omuliro. So ekyo kyo tulina okukyeddiza nga ffe nga police okumakinga sure nti tutekinga responsibility eyo. Ekintu ekirala kye baraisinze wano ekyobutambi buno obwabano omwami n'omukyala nga babuuza, waliwo abadde abuuza nti mugenda bagulako musango ki? Tetugenda at the moment tetuyinza kubagulako musango gwonna kubanga tetunaba kubateekamu kubasongamu lunwe ng'abantu abaziza omusango. Just kye tubadde tulabula kiri nti abantu abasinga baagala okufuna content bakozesa nnyo police n'amawulire agakwata ku security nga bo balooza bya muzannyo ate nga biyinza okuleeta obuzibu obutali bulungi. So ne tulabula nti tujja tujja kunoonyereza naye ne tumala tusanga nti bo baabadde mu muzannyo ffe tujja kuteekinga action. Then waliwo yabuuziza nti oba obutambi bwaddi. Ekyo tujja kunoonyereza kubanga tulina obukugu obwo obutegeera obukadde bw'akatambi. So naye nga kujjako nti nze nga nze obwo obutambi nabufunye jjo. Then waliwo omulala aleese issue eya nti waliwo amamotoka agakubibwa e Busega ababbi babeera ku nguudo okwo ndoza bakozesa nga pavers. Eyo nsabye nti njitwale nga information ntugitwale ewa bakamandazi baffe aba operations basobole okugitunulamu. Naye kyenjagala okubajjukiza nti tubadde tugezaako nnyo okukola ebikwekweto ku bypass ne area za Busega awo kubanga tumanyi security threat eziri awo. Naye ngenda kitwala nga information tulabe engeri gye tusobola okukikwatamu. Ekisembayo waliwo abuuziza nti omusirikale wamwe ASP Samuel Ebwanga mumwogerako ki? ASP Samuel Ebwanga yadduka mu poliisi n'agenda mu mawanga ga wabweru. Tubadde tulaba nga bigamba nti kati yafuuka mukyala, naye ffe bwe twali twarikruutinga musajja. Oba yafuuka mukyala tetumanyi, naye paka nga of course ne tumala tumufuna tumugulako omusango gwa desertion. Awo we tujja okutegeerera ddala oba yafuuka mukyala oba akyali musajja. Yes. Nema. Omunamawulire omu araisinze ensonga eyo mugiwulidde nti omusirikale waffe omu yeefuula okuba owa Nema. Nga bagambye bamuyita Alex Katungi. Alex Katungi musirikale wa poliisi ate ali attached to environmental police. Naye maybe nga mfunye kyenjagala jasa okutegeeza abantu kiri nti wabaawo emisango gyonna gye bayina ku Alex bwe gituuka mu bitongole byaffe waggulu, especially professional standards unit oba commandant we owa environment, certainly wajja kubaawo action taken. Alternatively nawo nyinza even okubuuliriza nemba wa feedback. Oyinza n'okusanga nga already action yakoze eki yabadde taken. Bwebanga waliwo engeri yonna gye yamenyamu amateeka g'ekitongole oba ag'eggwanga. Thank you very much. Look. Maybe I complete the other issue of the canings. Waliwo n'akatambi akalala ke mwalabye akabasomesa nga bakuba omwana embooko side za Ntungamo. Akatambi ako twakagoberedde era ne tugulawo omusango ku basomesa abo, nga naye we twogerera abasomesa bakyadduse naye nga tujja kubakwata. Naye nga okulabula ke twagala okuwa abantu is that omulembe gw'okukuba abaana ku masomero embooko gw'omulembe gwaggwawo dda. So ne mateeka ga Uganda okukuba omuntu n'embooko ezo corporal punishment, kye tuyita corporal punishment, kiri unconstitutional. Era abo tugenda kubatwala mu mbuga z'amateeka benyonyoleko. Mwebale nnyo. The name of the school, it's we shall share the name.
Nange. Ate njagala kudduka naye. Mbaweeyo kamu. Good morning. We still have time, so I'll mention one thing, one or two. I want to inform you that, like Afande said, we have ongoing operations, and that is because there has been a sharp, I would say, sharp increase of crimes reported within the central business district. That is an areas of Old Kampala, CPS, Wandegeya, and all those places are carrying out operations. I want to single out an operation that we did last week, where we carried out an intelligence-led operations in the areas of Rubaga Division near Mona Lisa Bar. And this is an area where we have been previously recording cases to do with mugging. As people are moving on the street, they are beaten, items grabbed from them, and a couple of house breakings within the area. So we zeroed on specific suspects, 5 of them. That is Kawoya Vincent, Chitayimbwa Wycliffe, Muhammad Ali, Abdul Wali, and Elia Kula. Now, this Elia Kula was arrested with the help of the community. The community members came out and accused him of being the largest supplier of marijuana and other drugs within the area. And he has been selling these drugs to school-going children, from second term in primary schools. And this has been a major concern to many of the parents. This is how students have become addicted to drugs and later on dropped out of school to start engaging in criminal activities. So we thank the parents, community for personally identifying this gentleman who was arrested and is now detained at our police at Old Kampala, awaiting to be taken to courts of law. We all know that we have a drug abuse problem within our schools and our communities, and we call upon the collective effort of members of the community, parents, to give us information like they did recently, so that we weed out all those people that are engaging in such activities. These operations are still ongoing, and with the hope that we shall see a fall on the cases reported against people who are robbed of their items as they are moving in those areas, especially in the CBD. There was also a sharp rise in people using motorcycles to rob people. It has come back, and efforts are being made by our crime intelligence officers to identify those thugs and do serious operations. Maybe what I want to put across also is that if you're going to a bank to collect money, if you know a mobile money and you move with money in the evening, either to take it to a bank or take it to customers, please be very careful. Move with security if there is need, if the need is there, or move at different times, not necessarily in the evening, because we have registered some cases where people moving with pangas and motorcycles are following up people whom we suspect are taking money to the bank, especially mobile banking agents, and they are hacking their motor vehicles as they are in traffic jam and stealing from them or attempting to steal money from them. So this is something that is on the rise, and we are calling upon members of the public to be cautious while moving with money. Our teams from crime intelligence are also concerned, and we shall be giving you updates on that specific crime later on. Muluganda. Waliwo ekikwekweto ekyakoleddwa poliisi yaffe Old Kampala wiiki ewedde, era njagala kukyogerako bwenti nti tumaze akabanga nga tufuna emisango mu kibuga wano Makati. Emisango gino giva ku bantu abatambula n'ebiso ne balumba abantu ne babatema ne bababbako ebyabwe kwotadde n'okumenya amazzi. Era bwe twafunye amawulire ku bantu abenyigira mu bikolwa nga bino ebikyamu naddala mu bitundu ebya Monalisa, kuba ekifo ekyo abantu abadde bavaayo ne bakyemulugunyaako wali e Rubaga. Twakoze ekikwekweto ne twakwatidde abantu 5 nga bano abamu twabakutte n'ebyuma bye bakozesa okumenya amayumba. Twabasanze ne piki emu etebeza okuba nga nzibe, ne tubasanga n'ebiragalalagala. Mu bano kwe kuli Kawoya Vincent, Kitayimbwa Wycliffe, Muhammad Ali, Abdul Woli ne Eliyakula. Eliyakula ono agambibwa okuba nti no mu kitundu okusinziira ku bazadde n'abantu ba bulijjo abavuddeyo ne basobola okuba nti no bamusongamu bamulumiriza nti y'omu ku basinga okutunda enjaga mu kitundu. Era enjaga eno gy'atunda ye takaliza myaka. Oyagala ogigula oba oli mwana wa ssomero oba oli muntu mukulu yaguza. Era kiddiridde abaana bangi abavubuka mu bitundu ebyo okwenyigira mu bumenyi bw'amateeka oba okuva mu masomero oba n'okunywera enjaga eno mu masomero agaliraanye ebifo ebyo. So tukimanyi bulungi nti okukozesa kw'ebiragalalagala mu masomero mu Kampala muno kweyongedde, era bantu bano bennyini be bavaako ekizibu kino. So n'olwekyo twagala bano abakwate bakusimbwe mu mbuga z'amateeka, era twebaza abazadde abasobodde okuvaayo ne batutegeeza ku bikolwa byakola, ne batuwa n'abantu abamu abaana bavuddeyo n'abaguza enjaga eno, era nga embeera gye balimu si nnungi. Kunoonyereza kukyagenda maaso nga n'ebikwekweto bikyagenda maaso. Mu ngeri y'emu twagala otegeeza abantu aba bulijjo naddala wano mu Kampala abaza ssente nnyingi. Kangeze ova ku mobile banking, olina bizinesi yo okoze miliyoni nga 7 ozitwala mu banka, oba olina kasitoma gw'ozitwalira, tubasaba okubeera abeegendereza kuba emisango babatambulira ku piki nga balina ebijambiya gikomyewo. Bano bateega abantu baba beetegereza okumala akabanga akanene nga bakola transactions ez'enjawulo, era bakizuula nti mu mmotoka yo otambulizaamu ssente. Bakuteega oba oli mu jjaamu emmotoka yo ne bagitema ne bakubbako ssente. Era mujjukira omwaka oguwedde omwami gwe baasuza ssente miliyoni 3 awo ku Jinja Road awo nga kikuba ekigende Nabisunsa. Akabinja ke kamu tukalaba katandise okuda, era twakafuna keesi nga 2. Weewaawo omu ku bo baalemererwa okumubbako ssente, naye nga tubakubiriza nti mubeere beegendereza bwe kiba kisoboka ng'osobola otambula ne security nayo, bwe kiba kisoboka ng'osobola okukyusaamu butya bw'otambuzaamu ssente nga tuzitambuza mu bungi, n'ekyo nakyo kikole. Abamu basooka ne balinda ne ziwera ate ne bazitambuza akawungeezi mu budde obwa jjaamu ate ne babatuusaako obulabe. So yembeera eriwo, naye nga ttiimu zaffe eza crime intelligence zitegereza abazzi b'emisango bano abapya ababeeruseewo, era nga tujja batubawa kye tuzzaako mu bbanga eritali lyawala oba kye tunaaba tukoze mu bbanga eritali lyawala. Mwebale.